The following broadcast is a copyrighted production of 412 Communications. Any non-personal retransmission of this broadcast without the express written consent of 412 Communications is hereby prohibited.
Welcome into Fred Rust Arena. Welcome into a Friday edition of the Delaware Hockey Network, presented by the Law Office of Long and Greenberg, the Liberty University Flames, and the University of Delaware Blue Hens. Meeting in this first of two games this weekend between the longtime adversaries after the Flames swept the Blue Hens at LaHaye Ice Center at the beginning of the month. Delaware back on home ice trying to turn things around, and they've finally got a little bit better momentum behind them in hopes of doing so. Hi to you all, James Witherite, flying solo tonight from the 412 Communications press box atop the stands at Fred Rust Arena in advance of the first of two games tonight on the DHN, first of two meetings between these two teams this weekend, and the first of a 5-game weekend card for us here on the DHN after this we'll have the Delaware Division II men taking on Drexel in their first of 2 meetings this season, but lots of high-powered hockey to get through before we get to the second half of our Friday double as we head right into the Limestone Pension Associates lineup cards tonight. Starting on the Liberty side, Kirk Handy, of course, as always, with a power-packed complement of skaters. This team swept Delaware at home October 6 and 7. Right now 5-5-1 on the year. Jacob Calendike, first-line right winger, leading this Flames team with 8 goals, 7 assists on the season. Truett, Olsen, Jackson, Versolano completing that line. We'll see them as the game works on, as Kirk Handy opts to start his second combination. Jason Foltz, Matt Bartel, Cam Ottenbright, they've combined for 16 points in 11 games played so far. And we will see for the first time this season Jackson Glassford behind the top of the blue paint. The son of Lake Tahoe, California, making his first appearance between the pipes this year after being sidelined early due to a concussion. On the Delaware side of the red line, Jacob Snellenberg. We saw him for the first time last week in the Hens' 3-1 defeat to Drexel. First half of a home-and-home, which saw the Dragons and the Blue Hens both win on the road. Snellenberg, 2 goals against average, .905 save percentage. He stopped 19 of 21 shots that he faced in defeat last Friday. On defense, a pair of guys who have accounted for 11 points in 6 games played, and Riley Donor and Ivan Sidoriak. While they've both yet to hit the back of the net themselves, they've been solid playmakers so far for the Blue Hens. A pair of 200-foot defensemen who will try to lend support early to Luke Doshin, Tommy Tracy, first-year Delaware Blue Hen, 3 goals in 6 games played, and the veteran Dominic Guido will center the starting line today. 3 goals and an assist for him in 6 games played so far in his senior year. So we're just a few minutes away from start time here at Fred Rust Arena. Lineup cards brought to you by our good friends at Limestone Pension Associates. Planning for retirement doesn't just happen overnight. For 35 years and counting, Limestone Pension Associates has helped small businesses craft and administer pension plans for their workforces. Learn more at limestonepension.net. The Delaware Hockey Network also brought to you by Carl Dubé Jewelers. The Dubé name is synonymous with fine custom jewelry in Delaware and a 4-generation family tradition dating to 1895. Carl Dubé Jewelers also offers appraisal, design, resizing, and repair services. Find something special for your someone special. Visit Carl Dubé on Concord Pike in Wilmington. In Delaware, for diamonds, it's Dubé. Of course, it's all brought to you all season long by our good friends at the Law Office of Long and Greenberg. If you've been injured on the job or in a car accident, you know just how challenging and overwhelming the recovery process can be. That's why having a trusted and caring representative by your side is essential to help you navigate the complex world of workers' compensation and personal injury. For a free consultation, call the Law Office of Long and Greenberg at 302-466-LONG. That's 302-466-LONG. Just moments away from go time at Fred Rust Arena, Liberty in Delaware in their 3rd of 4 meetings this season. We'll get going in just a few minutes, and it's all right here live on the Delaware Hockey Network, presented by the Law Office of Long and Greenberg.
Recovery from an on-the-job injury or car accident can be overwhelming. The expert team at the Law Office of Long and Greenberg can carefully explain your options and advocate for you through the process of claims, proceedings, and settlements. To schedule your free consultation today, call the Law Office of Long and Greenberg at 302-466-5664 or visit injuryde.com.
There's nothing all-American quite like a good old-fashioned barbecue. Sid's Barbecue and Jerky brings the most tender and flavorful pulled pork, brisket, and barbecue chicken to the tri-state area and is sure to turn your next gathering into a truly all-American event. Visit Sid's on Ridge Road in Claymont, Delaware, or place your next catering order at sidsbbqandjerky.com.
Think about it. The trash and recycling bins in our homes, even with normal use, are places where harmful bacteria like Salmonella and E. coli can multiply by the thousands. But like anyone, you want to keep your home and your family as healthy as possible. Delaware Trash Can Cleaning can help. They sanitize your trash cans with high-pressure hot water jets that can kill over 99% of the germs and bacteria in your cans in just a few minutes. To schedule your first cleaning, call 302-310-9075 or visit DelawareTrashCanCleaning.com.
Modern media is everyone shouting for attention and no one hearing a thing. Broadcast to social, print to digital, 412 Communications has the solution to get you heard. Want to know more? Visit 412communications.com today.
Let's face it, saving for retirement doesn't happen overnight. It takes planning, and Limestone Pension Associates has spent the past 35 years helping small businesses do just that. Limestone specializes in crafting, planning, and handling the day-to-day administration of qualified pension plans tailor-fit to your company's needs and objectives. To schedule a consultation, call 302-479-8817 or visit limestonepension.net to learn more.
Whether you're a competitive athlete or a weekend warrior, a sports medicine physician is an important player on your health team. With years of experience treating high school, collegiate, professional, and everyday athletes, Dr. Brad Bly of Delaware Sports Medicine is the specialist you need to achieve personal bests and lead a healthier lifestyle. And with clinics in both Wilmington and Townsend, Delaware Sports Medicine is here for every athlete in your family. Visit desportsmed.com today to learn more.
Recovery from an on-the-job injury or car accident can be overwhelming. The expert team at the law office of Long and Greenberg can carefully explain your options and advocate for you through the process of claims, proceedings, and settlements. To schedule your free consultation today, call the law office of Long and Greenberg at 302-466-5664 or visit injuryde.com.
Welcome back inside Fred Rust Arena. Welcome into Delaware Hockey Network coverage of the University of Delaware Blue Hens men's Division I team as they host the Liberty Flames in the first half of this Friday DHN doubleheader. Delaware backstop tonight by Jacob Snellenberg, making his second appearance of the year. He saved 19 of 21 total shots on goal on opening night, for him anyway. And for the Hens' home schedule, in a 3-1 defeat to Drexel, Delaware looking to build on a win in Philadelphia on Saturday night as they kick off a 2-game weekend set against Liberty and a stretch where they're home for 6 of 8. Without further ado, let's take you inside the glass for tonight's Limestone Pension Associates opening introductions. Hockey fans, good evening, and welcome to Fred Rust Arena on the campus of the University of Delaware. Tonight, the American Collegiate Hockey Association presents a men's Division I matchup between the visiting Liberty University Flames and your University of Delaware Blue Hens. Let's meet tonight's starting lineups. For the Liberty Flames, coached by Kirk Handy. Starting in goal from Lake Tahoe, California, number 31, Jackson Glassford. On defense, from Coquitlam, British Columbia, from Orchard Park, New York, number 4, Nathan Cox. And from Lewiston, Maine, number 25, Nick Pomerleau. Starting at left wing from Grosse Isle, Michigan, number 12, Cam Ottenbright. At right wing from Alpharetta, Georgia, number 40, Jason Foltz. And starting at center from Brandon, Florida, number 91, Matt Bartell. It's that time, Blue Hen Nation. Let's meet the starting six for your University of Delaware Blue Hens. Between the pipes from Meadowbrook, Pennsylvania, number 35, Jacob Snellenberg. Starting at left wing from Mount Airy, Maryland, number 28, Tommy Tracy. At right wing from Parker, Colorado, number 15, Luke Dosha. Starting at center from Sewell, New Jersey, number 38, Dominic Guido. On defense from Hershey, Pennsylvania, number 18, Riley Donor. And from Wilmington, Delaware, number 20, Ivan Sidoriak. Your Delaware Blue Hens are coached by Todd Middlemeyer, Jason Bage, and Eric Sturren. The on-ice officials for this evening's game, as appointed by the American Collegiate Hockey Association, are referees Rich Jondo and Will Fannin, and linespeople Steve Cannon and Brendan Liu. Fans, at this time, we ask that you direct your attention to center ice. The University of Delaware's U-Dance Dance Marathon is the school's largest student-run non-profit philanthropy on campus. Since its inception in 2007, U-Dance has had athletic teams, RSOs, Greek life organizations, and residence halls team up to raise over $18 million, benefiting the Andrew McDonough Be Positive Foundation, helping families fight childhood cancer. U-Dance culminates with a 12-hour dance marathon in the spring and also pairs children battling cancers with various on-campus organizations. This year, the UD hockey team is paired with Be Positive hero Aiden, who joins us for a ceremonial puck drop this evening. Aiden, a fun-loving 6-year-old, was diagnosed with leukemia last November, but he's been a tough and strong kid in the fight against it. From learning how to swallow pills at 5, taking shots like a champ, and enduring hour-long drives for treatment, Aiden has remained resolute in his battle, and his ailment went into remission this past spring. Aiden, who is a wonderful son and the best big brother, wants to be a pediatric oncologist when he grows up, and he continues to fight to ensure his cancer won't come back. He is always thinking of others and says that he shares his prayers with others. We together, Blue Hen Nation, share our prayers with you, Aiden, and our admiration for your courage and your resolve in your fight against cancer. Captains, at this time we ask that you please join Aiden, our U-Dance hero at center ice, for a ceremonial puck drop. Brendan, we need a puck. Thanks, Richie. Matt, Dominic, thank you. Aiden, thank you for joining us at Fred Rust Arena this evening. To join the cause, go to bepositive.org to donate to the wonderful work done by the Andrew McDonough Be Positive Foundation. Fans, at this time, we ask that you direct your attention to the American flag located directly above center ice as we honor the United States of America and those who defend this nation with the Star-Spangled Banner. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave? Final preparations being made on both sides of the red line as Delaware looks to build on a 2-4-0 record. Splits at both IUP and in the home-and-home series with Drexel last weekend. Of course, the Liberty Flames had the upper hand last time these teams met at the LaHaye Ice Center. Beautiful barn in Lynchburg, Virginia, which the Flames call home. 3,000-seat barn in southwestern Virginia. About a 4.5-hour drive from where we stand right now at Fred Rust Arena. Brendan Liu will have the opening face-off. Dominic Guido and Matt Bartel. This one's going to be for real. False start signaled. We're going to try this again. All good this time as Bartel shovels the puck up the left wing boards into the Delaware zone. It rolls in front of the Hens bench, protected by Ottenbright. Ottenbright throws it toward the cage. Sidoriak off his backhand. Can't work it free. It's held in at the right point. This shot from Nathan Cox sails wide. Delaware traveling from left to right in opening period play, wearing their home white sweaters. Liberty moving left to right moving right to left rather in navy blue. Failed clearing attempt from Tommy Tracy. This one gets some help up the far side from Guido. And the puck skitters right in front of the Liberty bench where Kevin Byte, the Latvian, volleys it back behind the Delaware cage. It's handled by Jay Luce. He skates up the right wing boards. He takes a couple hacks on his way through from the stick of Truett Olson. Throws the puck toward the Liberty cage, but it's cleared by Bite to the other side. Forechecking heat comes in the form of Ryan Rodriguez. Colton Kovich, the product of Coquitlam, BC, takes his time, hits Calendike on the cross-ice breakout pass, headman further to Olson. This one through the slot, first shot of the game, comes from Bite at the top of the left circle. It's blockered down and away by Jacob Snellenberg to the near corner. Versolano recovers for the Flames. He sets up Calendike high in the zone. Calendike tries to weave one through heavy congestion. That puck blocked by Ryan Rodriguez. He shovels it clear to the Liberty blue line, and it's picked up by Guelph the rest of the way. Guelph circles behind the cage. On the way out near side, he's kept wide by Kovich. This shot from Straubinger glances off the pads of Glassford and is controlled by the Flames in the near corner of their zone, namely Kevin Bite. Bite puts on the brakes, floats this puck to Calendike in front of his own bench. Cross-ice breakout intended for Versolano was blocked by Chance DeBolt, and this will be an icing against the Flames with 2 minutes and 1 second gone in the first period. Face-off to the left, rather, of Glassford, the Ironman, Cody Diaz. In for the face-off across from Sam Feemster from Pueblo, West Colorado. This Liberty team, a lot of young men from Minnesota, Michigan, the Western United States, and Western Canada as well. We look down the page, we see a lot of BCs, a few ABs. We see a Russia, we see a Latvia, and we see an icing against the Blue Hens, 2:23 into the first period. Diaz and Feemster in for the draw. Puck is down, play resumes with the Hens controlling in their zone. Breakout attempt from Meckel, foiled by Mox at the left point. Thrown behind the cage, it comes out to DeBolt, who shovels it across neutral ice, but Legowski brings it back down for the Flames. The re-entry is clean off the stick of Smith. The puck worked to him via Feemster, shot in close, denied by Snellenberg, and so too the second. We'll see it again on the Delaware Sports Medicine Instant Replay. Snellenberg first denying Finch, and then Feemster the second time round. Draw comes to the near circle of the Hen zone. This controlled ultimately by Delaware. Chris Heitzhaus, the energy guy in the fourth line, driving forward up the near side. Heitzhaus looking for a shot, but from the near dot, Pomerleau stripped the puck from him. This held in by Sidoriak. Puck stick checked high into the atmosphere. It bounces in front of the Liberty bench, brought down by Nathan Cox. He leaves this back to D partner Pomerleau from Lewiston, Maine. Of course, our thoughts go out to the community of Lewiston and the unfathomable tragedy that struck there in the last few days. So to our friends in the Pine Tree State, know we're thinking of you, we love you all, and we certainly hope that you can get some peace sooner than later. Glassford behind his own goal. Tries to carom the puck clear. Schwenke's got it now. Cross-ice pass exits the zone. And the Hens are forced back in their end to regroup. Tracy flips this puck high across neutral territory. It's volleyed back to the Delaware line, now in the control of Will Gould. Gould slowed up at the Liberty stripe, dumped the puck in. Hens get a partial changing of the guard in. Meanwhile, the other nine, Marty Mox. Floats the puck to Bartel. Walked in by Fultz. Touch pass to Bartel, who enters up the left wing boards, but he's kept wide by Tanner Mahoney on his way into Delaware territory. Gould tries to muscle this puck away. He tips it to Mahoney in the far corner. And now it is pushed up the far side to Tommy Tracy, product of Team Maryland in the Eastern Hockey League. Tracy, Guido, Doshin were the starting line for Delaware. Now Guelph, Mahoney, and Rodriguez, the big guns on for the Blue Hens, as we work our way to the 5-minute mark of the first period, and there is no score. Jack Keller floated this one in from his own blue line. There was no icing. A net front scrum developed. Looked like Guelph tried to get a shot in on Glassford, but it was wide. Guelph works one net front. Mahoney couldn't jam one past on the doorstep. Puck is tied up now in the near corner of the Liberty zone. Rodriguez joins the fray. He muscles this puck free, leaving it to Keller. Cross ice feed. Straubinger took aim from distance, but it was intercepted in low. 3-on-2. Odd man rush for the Flames. Trying to work the puck in close was Truett Olsen. Trailing the play, Versalano couldn't get stick on puck for the shot from 25. This cleared back by the Hens and Justin Guelph. Hens hustle for a change. Mox hits Calendike on the stretch pass up the left wing boards. Calendike couldn't generate a shot while working in close. This puck is cleared. It skitters back to the Liberty blue line, recovered by Pomerleau, and he puts on the brakes in his own zone. We are 6 minutes in, and there is no score from Fred Rust Arena. To all of you joining us on the Delaware Hockey Network worldwide this afternoon/evening, glad to have you on board with us all weekend long. Here on the 4-1-2, the centering pass from Smith to Finch didn't result in a clean chance. Heavy net front traffic going Delaware's way on that exchange. Meckel back the other direction, gains center before throwing the puck in. This results in a shot from Riley Donor opposite side, and it's caught and held by Glassford for a pause in play. Face-off was to the right of Glassford. Fourth line on for the Hens. Louis-Mathieu Ruel, the Québécois from behind the cage, leaves this too early. Heitzhaus tries to generate some space in the near corner. He dishes the puck to Trevor Early. This one nearly snuck through on the doorstep. Oy vey! Hens almost got a lucky break there with 13:08 to go in the first period. We'll see it on the replay right now. Glassford tried to swat the puck away, and he fell on it just in time to keep the Hens scoreless. Ruel draws the penalty. And the Blue Hens are headed to their first power play of the game as Bite is issued off. Go on the advantage with Carl Dubé. Find the perfect something special for your someone special. In Delaware for diamonds, it's Dubé. Guelph in the far corner, leaves the puck high. This shot from Donor was blocked. Long shot, caught and held by Glassford. Stand by for penalty information. Face-off comes to Glassford's right after the save. Shortly after the draw, the Flames clear. We've gotten no word from the off-ice officials as to what the penalty was, so we can't pass it along to you. We apologize for that lapse. And we'll try to get it for you as soon as possible as Glassford makes another save. Face-off's coming to the opposite circle now. 11:38 to go in opening period play. Mahoney and Gammer in for the draw, held in by Sidoriak. Hard shot! Glassford stepped up to make the save there. And the Flames have cleared. Fans still awaiting penalty information. It will be reported to you as soon as made available. "15 seconds to go on the man advantage for the Hens. Working high was Guido. His shot was wide. And the Liberty penalty to Kevin Byte, it was a minor of some sort, has expired. Friends, if you've been injured on the job or in a car accident, you know just how challenging and overwhelming the recovery process can be. That's why having a trusted and caring representative by your side is essential to help you navigate the complex world of workers' compensation and personal injury. The Law Office of Long and Greenberg will guide you through every step of the process, from filing your claim to representing you in hearings and appeals. Call the Law Office of Long and Greenberg at 302-466-LONG to schedule a free consultation. That's 302-466-LONG, or visit them online at injuryde.com. Hens maintain an attacking faceoff. Solid shot from Versilano and a net front scrum. Sees the net dislodged and bodies strewn about all around. Good chance on the Delaware Sports Medicine instant replay. From 17 in Liberty Blue. And the ensuing face-off with 10:26 to go in the first period will take place to Jacob Snellenberg's left. Race for a loose puck goes to Guelph. Pomerleau fans on the puck. That opens the door for Mahoney. To Guelph. He's hauled down at the dot after the puck went away. Referee Rich Jondo says play continues on unabated. Lugowski leaves this behind the net for Pomerleau. We're over halfway through the first period and there's no score between Liberty and Delaware. Breakout pass sailed through the neutral zone untouched. Keller tipped it back the other way from his own blue line. It was tipped in from just over the Liberty line by a Delaware player, so no icing the other direction either. The Liberty penalty was assessed to number 21, Kevin Byte. And the Blue Hens have drawn first blood. Yes, sir. This starts from behind their own net. This is Riley Donor. All the way. Donor gets his first. And the Blue Hens have taken the early lead. Again, the Liberty penalty was assessed to number 21, Kevin Byte, 2 minutes for tripping. Time of the penalty, 7 minutes, 1 second in the first period. Byte, 2 for tripping at 7:01. Oh, Delaware goal! His first of the season, scored by number 18, Riley Donor. Time of the unassisted goal, 10 minutes and 51 seconds in the first period. Donor, his first, unassisted at 10:51. Puck goes out of play, and the Hens get a D-zone face-off. Guido in for the draw. Across from Daniel Schwenke. Guido gets stick on puck. We're 12 minutes in to opening period action. Hens with a 1-0 lead, and Guido kisses the puck off the near glass to escape his own zone. But Mox turns the momentum the other way at his own line. Schwenke tried to headman it to Joey Clark. It sailed past him. Puck rolls to the far corner. Schwenke got there in time, but lost the zone. Back into neutral territory it comes. Joey Clark, drop pass to Gammer. His shot was blocked from the top of the left circle. Clark's got it again. Schwenke, near corner. Gould applies bodily pressure on him, disrupts the pass behind the cage, but it's held in by Marty Mox. Around the horn from Legowski, beyond the reach of Schwenke. Gould takes it away. Doshin clears as far as center. Legowski turns it back across neutral territory. Gammer, the Edmontonian, with a cross-ice feed to Calendike, trying to break free into Delaware territory, but he stood up right at the blue line. Final 7 minutes of the first period. Delaware's Riley Donor with a coast-to-coast goal, his first of the season, the only one of the game so far before the home crowd. Louis Ruel offering forechecking pressure to Nathan Cox, forced a botched breakout pass. Puck skitters back into the far corner of the Liberty zone, where it's backhanded by Calendike below the net, intended for Pomerleau. But the Delaware forecheck a little too much to handle. 2-on-2, the Flames break 3. Versolano's shot, and he got one back. Jackson Versolano, with his second of the year, has tied it up with 6:19 to go in the first period. We're knotted up at 1. After the Flames turn a 2-on-2 into a 3-on-2. And here get past Snellenberg to level the score. Looking for another was Ryan Finch, to no avail, as Jacob Snellenberg squeezes into the butterfly for the save. Liberty goal, his second of the season. Scored by number 17, Jackson Versolano. Assisted by number 14, Jacob Calendike, and number 15, Truett Olson. Time of the goal, 13 minutes, 41 seconds in the first period. Versolano's second from Calendike and Olson at 13:41. Face-off spotted in front of the Delaware bench with 6:05 to go in the first period, and a 1-1 hockey game. Hens control the puck. It's brought back by Straubinger into his own zone. D-to-D puck movement between Straubinger and Keller. And a breakout pass up the left side beyond the reach of Ryan Rodriguez. Will be brought back the other way by the other 22, Feemster. 2-on-2. Feemster puts on the brakes to try to generate some space from Straubinger. Cycles the puck to Finch in the far corner. He's hauled up the boards by Tanner Mahoney. Puck is loose at the half wall. Centering pass from Feemster. Sails beyond the reach of Mason Smith. Guelph tries to dig it free, so does Keller. Smith protects the point. Smith dekes past Rodriguez. He was slowed up by Straubinger. Rodriguez won the race to a loose puck, losing his footing. He beat Kovic and pushed play back into the neutral zone, at least long enough to force the Flames to have to regroup above the line. Just over 5 minutes to go in the first period of a 1-1 hockey game. Meckel reeled in that loose puck at his own line. The Ironman Cody Diaz from Neenah, Wisconsin, launches this in the rest of the way. He plays the shoulder on Bartel in the far glass, forces the botch breakout. DeBolt holds the zone. The shot from Meckel at the top of the right circle was swatted aside by Glassford to the far wall, and the Flames gain control of this. It's brought free by Cam Ottenbright through neutral territory, but brought down by Pat Meckel at his own line. He floats the puck back into Liberty's end. Diaz offers the forechecking heat. Hens change behind Diaz, and here's Fultz leading back in up the left wing boards to try to reestablish a presence in the Delaware zone with 4:20 to go in opening period play and a 1-1 deadlock between these bitter adversaries. The Diaz breakout nearly brought down by Bartel, but it takes a bounce into neutral ice. Puck is loose. Tommy Tracy. He sets up Guido. Hard shot. Caught and held by Glassford for a pause. Another solid chance here for the Blue Hens. Brought to you by the Delaware Sports Medicine Instant Replay. Drop pass. Space for Guido on that shot. Jackson Glassford coming up with his 7th save of the game with 4 minutes and change to go in opening period action. This slammed in hard by Will Gould from center. Clark cannot clear. Luke Doshin broke up the breakout. Clark stays with the puck. Delayed offside signaled against the Hens. Clark walked it up ice. Puck stick checked out of his control. Gammer protecting for the Flames. He gets the puck back in the far corner from Marty Mox. Loose plays the body on Gammer in the corner. Guido picks up the pieces, and he flips the puck up ice for Owen Legowski from Airdrie, Alberta, not far from Calgary. Cycles this to Calendike. Calendike hacked at by Infanger on his way up the near boards and into the Delaware end. 3:15 to go in the first period of play, and if you're Delaware, you've got to be happy with your showing so far. First goal of the game, limiting the odd man rushes. Respectable showing before a home crowd against this formidable Liberty team. Delayed offside against the Flames as a stick lift slowed up Truett Olsen's entry. Early backhands the puck up the far side, but it's brought down by Kovic. D-to-D pass to Bite, and the entry up the left side is led by Versalano. He's taken down high in the slot. His stick got tangled with that of Alex Infanger. Together they lost their balance. Calendike tried to center. Infanger clears. Bite recovers at center. Kovic slams the puck in behind the Delaware goal. It caroms to the near half wall. 2:14 to go in opening period play. And it's all knotted up at 1. Feemster gives this away. Keller puts on the brakes behind his own net. Stretch pass over Red finds Mahoney, but he's into a 1-on-4. He gets the shot away, and Glassford covers. Planning for retirement doesn't just happen overnight. For 35 years and counting, Limestone Pension Associates has helped small businesses craft and administer pension plans for their workforces. Learn more at limestonepension.net. Feemster and Diaz take the draw. We'll try again. Brendan Liu rules a false start off the face-off. This one goes Delaware's way. Sidoriak holding the right point, plays the carom shot behind the net. Diaz couldn't reel the puck in as he was hauled up the far boards by Pomerleau. Here's Feemster crashing the net. Puck goes sky high after the shot from point-blank range. Brought back down by Feemster. Minute and a half to go in the opening period of a 1-1 hockey game. The Cox shot was blocked by Chance DeBolt. Finch protects. Across it comes to Pomerleau. To Finch, that pass broken up by Chance DeBolt, and the zone is lost. Here's a 2-on-1 for the Hens. DeBolt headmans to Cody Diaz, but his shot from long was stick-checked into the back netting and out of play. Make a truly all-American meal the centerpiece of your next team event or special occasion. Sid's Barbecue and Jerky in nearby Claymont, Delaware can cater your next group event, offering pulled pork, brisket, and barbecue chicken on a daily basis, along with a variety of sauces and sides sure to please any appetite. Visit Sid's at Suite C26 in the Tri-State Industrial Center on Ridge Road in Claymont, Delaware, open Monday through Saturday for takeaway lunch, or to place a catering order, call 302-439-4937 or visit sidsbbqandjerky.com. Delayed penalty against the Blue Hens as Rich Jondo's arm is aloft, and Gould will touch now for the stoppage. We'll see who's going. It will be Dominic Guido, officially at the 19:10 mark of the first period. So the Blue Hens head to their first Delaware trash can cleaning penalty kill of the evening. Schedule your first cleaning today at DelawareTrashCanCleaning.com. Delaware penalty assessed to number 38, Dominic Guido. 2 minutes for slashing. Time of the penalty, 19 minutes, 10 seconds in the first period. Guido, 2 for slashing at 19:10. 25 seconds before the Hens can head to the dressing room. This shot from Calendike was wide. Finch protects for the Flames to Calendike center point. Bite, Schwenke, and Foltz complete the quintet of attackers. Final 5 seconds. Foltz in close. The shot from Kevin Bite was wide, and the Hens are saved by the bell. The score through one period. Delaware Blue Hens 1, Liberty Flames 1. We'll be back on the Delaware Hockey Network after the first intermission.
Modern media is everyone shouting for attention and no one hearing a thing. Broadcast to social, print to digital, 412 Communications has the solution to get you heard. Want to know more? Visit 412communications.com today.
Think about it. The trash and recycling bins in our homes, even with normal use, are places where harmful bacteria like Salmonella and E. coli can multiply by the thousands. But like anyone, you want to keep your home and your family as healthy as possible. Delaware Trash Can Cleaning can help. They sanitize your trash cans with high-pressure hot water jets that can kill over 99% of the germs and bacteria in your cans in just a few minutes. To schedule your first cleaning, call 302-310-9075 or visit DelawareTrashCanCleaning.com.
Recovery from an on-the-job injury or car accident can be overwhelming. The expert team at the law office of Long and Greenberg can carefully explain your options and advocate for you through the process of claims, proceedings, and settlements. To schedule your free consultation today, call the law office of Long and Greenberg at 302-466-5655 5664 or visit injuryde.com.
Whether you're a competitive athlete or a weekend warrior, a sports medicine physician is an important player on your health team. With years of experience treating high school, collegiate, professional, and everyday athletes, Dr. Brad Bly of Delaware Sports Medicine is the specialist you need to achieve personal bests and lead a healthier lifestyle. And with clinics in both Wilmington and Townsend, Delaware Sports Medicine is here for every athlete in your family. Visit desportsmed.com today to learn more.
Let's face it, saving for retirement doesn't happen overnight. It takes planning, and Limestone Pension Associates has spent the past 35 years helping small businesses do just that. Limestone specializes in crafting, planning, and handling the day-to-day administration of qualified pension plans tailor-fit to your company's needs and objectives. To schedule a consultation, call 302-479-8817 or visit limestonepension.net to learn more.
Recovery from an on-the-job injury or car accident can be overwhelming. The expert team at the law office of Long and Greenberg can carefully explain your options and advocate for you through the process of claims, proceedings, and settlements. To schedule your free consultation today, call the law office of Long and Greenberg at 302-466-5664 or visit injuryde.com.
There's nothing all-American quite like a good old-fashioned barbecue. Sid's Barbecue and Jerky brings the most tender and flavorful pulled pork, brisket, and barbecue chicken to the tri-state area and is sure to turn your next gathering into a truly all-American event. Visit Sid's on Ridge Road in Claymont, Delaware, or place your next catering order at sidsbbqandjerky.com.
Modern media is everyone shouting for attention and no one hearing a thing. Broadcast to social, print to digital, 412 Communications has the solution to get you heard. Want to know more? Visit 412communications.com today.
It's time for the second period. Let's head back upstairs to James Witherite.
Thank you, Norm Borg. Welcome back into the Delaware Hockey Network. Welcome back inside Fred Rust Arena. And with 20 minutes in the books, the Blue Hens men's Division I teams battled to a 1-1 deadlock with the Liberty Flames, and here's how they got there. Riley Donor going coast to coast to pop the back of the net behind Jackson Glassford. But then 3 minutes later, a 2-on-2 attack and some pretty nifty puck movement between Jacob Calendike, Truett Olsen, and Jackson Versolano put the Flames back on level pegging. Flames will start the second period with 71 seconds on the man advantage after the Dominic Guido slashing penalty at 19:10. Awful penalty for the Hens to take, effectively giving Liberty their first wave of the power play, the entire 2 minutes to work with. On this man advantage. Puck's down for the second, they're off. If you're just joining us here on the Delaware Hockey Network, the Liberty Flames in their away navy blue kits moving left to right here in second period action. Delaware backstopped by Jacob Snellenberg in their home whites. Blue helmets, blue pants, blue numbers moving right to left in second period play. Snellenberg 8 of 9 on the save department of the first period, and so too Jackson Glassford making his first appearance of the year. Matt Bartell off iron and in. Makes the Hens pay on the PK. And Liberty's gone up 2-1. Here it comes again on the Delaware Sports Medicine Instant Replay. All of 36 seconds. Into the second period. Gammer and Mahoney take the center ice draw. And this will be an icing against the Hens. Face-off was to the left of Snellenberg. And it's controlled by Shane Straubinger behind his own net. Here comes Tanner Mahoney working up the left wing boards. And this will come back offside. Liberty goal, his second of the season, scored by number 91, Matt Bartel. Assisted by number 25, Nick Pomerleau, and number 17, Jackson Versolano. Time of the power play goal, 36 seconds in the second period. Bartel's second from Pomerleau and Versolano at 36 seconds, a power play goal. Mahoney leaves this to Guelph, looking for the equalizer. His shot from the top of the right circle, caught and held by Glassford for a pause. Here it comes again on the Delaware Sports Medicine Instant Replay. Lots of space at the top of the right circle for that shot. But Jackson Glassford with 35 feet to work with. Able to see that the whole way and hang on for the pause. Friends, if you're like me, healthy living is important, and Delaware Trash Can Cleaning can help you and your family stay healthy at home with periodic sanitization and disinfecting of your trash and recycling bins. Schedule your first cleaning today at DelawareTrashCanCleaning.com. After some ice repair in the crease, play resumes with Sammy Feemster unable to clear his own zone on the D-zone draw. Straubinger holds for Delaware. He rolls this puck behind the net, around to Meckel at the base of his own bench. With heavy traffic in front of him, Meckel again flips the puck behind the cage. DeBolt couldn't bring it down cleanly. Feemster marches up the right wing boards. He tries to cut for the net. A Straubinger stick check slows him up. Loose vulcanized rubber corralled by Diaz. He couldn't connect cleanly with DeBolt on the cross ice feed. Delayed offside against the Hens. Diaz had to tag up, and Feemster pounced on that opportunity to reset in the Delaware zone. Finch, unable to work through traffic, cycles the puck to Pomerleau. Pomerleau's stick lifted by Jack Keller as he traversed the slot. Puck is loose and swatted by the reaching Chance DeBolt back into neutral ice. Finch recovers. We're 2.5 minutes into the second period. Liberty, thanks to the power play goal from Matt Bartel, in front 2-1. Speaking of Bartel, he absorbs a check from Doshin at the near half wall and flips the puck behind the cage. It's corralled by Keller. Played across to Straubinger in the near corner. Straubinger and Keller play keep away behind their own net. Jack Keller waits. And he skates up ice along the right dots. He gains center red, flipping the puck off the end boards. It's chased down by Tracy, but he's double teamed below the cage. Puck knocked free. Bartel floats it clear to the Delaware blue line. Donor brought it down. Sidoriak couldn't hit Doshin on the breakout pass. Icing waved off by linesperson Brendan Liu. He said the puck was tipped off a Liberty stick on its way through. So Donor back at his own line. Will try to control the tempo. D-to-D pass. Sidoriak sets up a 3-on-2 of his own. Drop pass to Dominic Guido. Lost control of the stick in the slot. Still tried to generate a shot opportunity. Delayed penalty coming up. It will be against Delaware and then some, as the extracurriculars start to pick up after the whistle. Looks like John Doe's got two going here. We've got a high stick one way. And who's going off for Delaware? We are going to be 4-on-4. As Guido is sent off. So we're 4-on-4. And play resumes just above the Delaware line with the Hens winning the faceoff in the first period. Courtesy our stat man Eli Swope. Delaware 14 for 21 in the faceoff circle. Liberty penalty assessed to number 91, Matt Bartell. 2 minutes for roughing. Delaware penalty assessed to number 38, Dominic Guido. 2 minutes for slashing. Time of the coincidental penalties, 3 minutes, 41 seconds in the second period. Bartell 2 for roughing. Guido 2 for high sticking. Both at 3:41. Face off to Snellenberg's right. Calendike from Saginaw, Michigan, victorious in the face-off circle over Guelph. Cox gets this back from Fultz. Around to the top of the zone and Calendike. Guelph playing high. Keller keeping play pinched to the far boards as Pomerleau cycles to Fultz. Back to Pomerleau it comes. He paves a way to the bottom of the circle. His wrist shot was high and wide. Cox holds the point. Fultz through the slot, slowed up by Guelph. Loose puck corralled by Ryan Rodriguez, and he backhands it up the far side. Deep into Liberty territory. That forces Fultz to chase it down, and the Hens are able to work in at least a partial changing of the guard as we hit the 5-minute mark of the second period. Liberty with a 2-1 lead over the Delaware Blue Hens. 35 seconds left in the 4-on-4. Calendike hassled along the far wall, barely held the zone, said Lou. Calendike crashing the net. He got around Straubinger for the shot opportunity, but Snellenberg held his ground, flashing the leather here. Zone just held. Calendike, oh, we missed that right at the edge. He got around Shane Straubinger for the close-up shot on net, but Jacob Snellenberg had the final word. Hens driving back into attacking position. Sidoriak, headman to Diaz through the slot, but Kevin Byte got in the way. Puck is loose in the far corner, corralled by Sidoriak. 2 seconds left on the 4-on-4. Now we're back to 5-on-5 as the Guido and Bartell penalties both expire simultaneously, and this will be called an offside against the Flames with 14:12 to go in the second period of a 2-1 game. Liberty with a tenuous advantage thanks to the power play goal from Matt Bartell, his second of the year. Who will Early's adversary be? It will be Schwenke. Trevor Early wins the face-off. Louis-Mathieu Ruel up the left wing boards, gets a shot away, but it ends up in the glove of Glassford for another pause. Gammer could not clear off the draw. Loose with a shot. Puck is loose in front. And this is covered by Blackford. And here we go. Another solid Delaware chance. Heitzhaus and Gammer jawing. And you don't want to draw the ire of Chris Heitzhaus, that's for sure. Face-off's going to stay to the right of Jackson Glassford, who stopped 11 of 12 so far. Hens with the last change will pit Dominic Guido against Brett Gammer. Guido on with Tracy and Doshin. This draw goes the way of Brett Gammer, but the Hens will get another chance on the attacking zone draw as the result of a Liberty icing with 13:49 to go in the second period. Flames can't change. Delaware is going to stand pat with Guido back in for the faceoff. Flames win another one. Gammer solid on the faceoff circle for Liberty, but Schwenke turned the puck over. This one thrown net front by Gould. Doshin loomed at the top of the blue paint but couldn't get the redirect. Gammer steers this puck beyond Doshin's reach. It's held in by Gould at the near half wall to Tracy. Tracy bodied off the puck by Gammer. Doshin offers good support. Cycles it back to Tracy. Worked high up the boards to Will Gould at the left point. Puck rolls into Tracy's control, but he's steered to the corner again by Lugowski. Tracy gets a shot away. This caught and held by Glassford for another pause. Here it comes again on the Delaware Sports Medicine replay. Tommy Tracy doing well to generate some space. But Jackson Glassford comes up with save number 12 of the evening. Feemster and Diaz. Feemster gets a caution from linesperson Steve Cannon. And the Hens control the faceoff. Donor caromed the puck low to Meckel. Diaz ricochets it off the near wall. Donor with a cannon looking for his second of the game, but he was wide from 60 feet. Meckel tries to haul down the rebound, but he's bodied off the puck in the far corner. Pomerleau gets a shove. Puck bounces off an awkward gap in the boards behind the Liberty goal, and Cox brings this down. Pomerleau's breakout nearly stick-checked awry by Diaz, but Finch controls. To Feemster up the near side. Centering pass, Finch crashing the net. Snellenberg with the pad save. Rebound held in at the left point by Liberty's Nick Pomerleau. Tic-tac-toe high in the zone resulted in a Nathan Cox shot that Snellenberg handled facilely just the same. Flames change. Donor corrals the loose puck behind his own goal. Lone goal scorer for the Hens so far. The Sidoriak breakout pass was saucered high, batted down by Pomerleau, who jumped and gloved it at the point. Mahoney, with some help ahead from Pat Meckel, works this clear. Donor steps up to Red along the near side to drive play the rest of the way into the Liberty zone. Donor and Sidoriak hustle off for a change. Straubinger and Jack Keller back on the back end for the Hens, and they're forced right back into their own zone as the Flames counterattack gains up the near wall. Kovac slowed up by Guelph. Puck rolls to the far corner. Foltz dodges a check from Keller but loses control of the puck. Mahoney to Rodriguez the other way. Delaware's got a 3-on-3 counterattack. Rodriguez threw the puck toward the cage. Straubinger not in position to field the centering feed. Rodriguez double-teamed this time in the near corner. Faced some resistance from Colton Kovac, the British Columbian. This puck rolls to the far wall. And out of the corner, Bite is unable to play it free. Straubinger again holds the zone. This centering setup from Infanger, nobody was home. And the Hens go all the way back behind their own goal to recover with just under 11 minutes to go in the second period. Liberty Flames up 2-1 over the Delaware Blue Hens early. Off the Infanger headman, couldn't find room to get past on the doorstep. Here the other way comes Versalano. He draws the penalty. And Will Fannin has got the Delaware Blue Hens going to the penalty kill again. Will says hooking. On the back checking Jay Luce. So 9:28 into the second period. Delaware's back on the Delaware trash can cleaning penalty kill. Schedule your first cleaning today at DelawareTrashCanCleaning.com. Delaware penalty assessed to number 24, Jay Luce. 2 minutes for hooking. Time of the penalty, 9 minutes, 28 seconds in the second period. Luce, 2 for hooking at 9:28. So the Hens lost the 1-1 tie on their first penalty of the game. Liberty looking to double up their lead with the man advantage for another minute and a half. Pomerleau to Bartel. In close, canceled out was Olsen. Versalano looking for his second goal. Couldn't get a shot away cleanly from 15 feet, and the Hens clear. Diaz, Infanger, Sidoriak, Donor. The 4 penalty killers for the Blue Hens. Diaz working overtime high in the zone. Bite, stick handles. Pomerleau gives way to Calendike as Kirk Handy cycles in a fresh complement of skaters for the second wave of this power play. 50 seconds to go. Bite, challenged, leaves it to Finch. Back it comes to Calendike. Across to Foltz, looking for the shot as the umbrella collapses. And we've got a puck deflected over the glass and out of play behind the Delaware net with 9:09 to go in the second period of this 2-1 hockey game. Delaware hanging on for dear life. Face-off comes to the near circle. Daniel Schwenke will be met by the Marylander Tommy Tracy. False start off the draw. The 1 second is put back on the clock. And the Hens, with some help ahead from Luke Doshin, clear. Calendike hustled back to his own line. Bite works this ahead to Finch after the initial breakout attempt to Foltz didn't connect. Around it comes to Calendike again. To Bite. Finch. Across to Foltz, top of the circle, and a poke check from Tommy Tracy generates a 2-on-2 shorthanded rush. Tracy steered behind the net, lost control of the puck. It's loose on the stick of Luke Doshin. Net front, one-timer is good! Will Gould has tied the game for the Hens! Will Gould, a net front one-timer, beats Glassford, and we're all knotted up. Doshin throws one from behind the net into the slot. And Will Gould puts away his first of the season. That's an even strength goal to make it 2-2. Oh, Delaware goal! His first of the season. Scored by number 9, Will Gould. Assisted by number 15, Luke Doshin. Time of the goal, 11 minutes, 34 seconds. In the second period, Gould's first from Doshin at 11:34. And the Blue Hens are headed back to the Carl Dubé power play. Go on the advantage with Carl Dubé. Find the perfect something special for your someone special at Carl Dubé Jewelers on Concord Pike in Wilmington. In Delaware for diamonds, it's Dubé. Liberty penalty assessed to number 15, Truett Olson. 2 minutes for interference. Time of the penalty, 12 minutes, 17 seconds in the second period. Olson, 2 for interference at 12:17. Mahoney to Sidoriak. Shot made it through traffic. And that one, Will Fannin said, went into the netting behind Glassford and out of play. Face off to Glassford's left. Mahoney. And Schwenke take the draw. DeBolt works the puck high. Sidoriak to Mahoney. Back high it comes to Ivan Sidoriak. Mahoney across to Sidoriak again. Now they collapse in. Sidoriak tried to thread one through from 35 feet but missed the post. Mahoney just holds the point. Doshin flips this to Guido in the near corner. Guido put one on a T-net front. DeBolt couldn't get stick on puck at the top of the blue paint as he was bodied down. Colton Kovich holding close to home, that old school stay-at-home defenseman from Western Canada. Half of this Carl Dubé power play is expired. 6.5 minutes to go in the second period. We've got ourselves a hockey game, friends. It's 2-2. Sidoriak's stick lifted in the far corner by Calendike, but he caroms the puck cleanly to Tracy at the near half wall. Tracy to Meckel, trying to jam one in close to no avail. Puck squeaks loose near side. Guido again. Turning, top of the circle. He threads a shot through, but it just missed the far post. Nathan Cox clogging up the low slot, controlling 2 Blue Hen attackers at once. Guido gains red before dumping the puck in behind the Liberty goal. Changing of the guard for the Blue Hens, and the Flames escape the shorthanded opportunity. Here, Rodriguez boxed out net front off the Guelph shot. And this is covered up by Glassford for another break in the action. Rodriguez right on the doorstep. Justin Guelph set up an A-grade chance for the Blue Hens just there. But Jackson Glassford slams the door again for his 16th save with 5.5 minutes to go in the second period of this 2-2 hockey game. Fourth line on, trying to keep momentum in the Hens' favor. Early bats the puck down after the long shot was blockered away by Glassford. This controlled by Olson. Fourth line for Delaware, first line for Liberty. Can the Flames make anything happen on the mismatch? One-timer from Versalano was wide. Bite lost the puck in his skates in the far corner. Gould has time and space now, or he did before Versalano forced the D-zone turnover. The shot from Feemster from the right dot, squared up for by Snellenberg for the textbook save. Heitzhaus pushes play beyond center. Finch corrals the puck, pulls on the brakes in his own zone, hits Cox with a headman pass, and he slams the puck behind the net where Snellenberg out of the crease played it. Cox again from the right point, shot blocked in traffic, looked like Jay Luce got a piece of it. Meckel takes a blindside hit through the neutral zone. It looked like it got him in the head. And Richie Jondo brings play to a halt with 4:15 to go in the second period of this 2-2 game. Meckel's being attended to. And we'll work in an ad read while we've got the opportunity. Modern media is everyone shouting for attention and no one hearing a thing. So how do you get your voice above the fray? 412 Communications has myriad solutions to build bridges between your brand and its clientele. Broadcast to social, print to digital, the 412 team will put their 40-plus years of experience to work for you. East Coast, West Coast, and everywhere in between. Let's talk about how to get you noticed. Visit us at 412communications.com today. Cox rolled off for interference. So the Blue Hens are back on the Carl Dubé power play in Delaware for Diamonds. It's Dubé. Liberty penalty assessed to number 4, Nathan Cox. 2 minutes for interference. Time of the penalty, 15 minutes, 45 seconds in the second period. Cox 2 for interference at 15:45. The Guelph shot was blocked. Donor looking for his second. That one tipped off the stick of Bite. Meckel sets up Donor again, but he bobbled the puck at the point, and the Hens are forced back into neutral ice. 3.5 minutes to go in the second period of a 2-2 hockey game. Hens looking to capitalize on the Carl Dubé power play and get back in the lead. Puck stripped behind the net by Bite, and the Latvian slams this one up ice. Both teams hustle to change. Stretch pass from Snellenberg to Rodriguez the other way. Tracy lost the puck in his skates as Rodriguez tried to center it, and this one's muscled free by Schwenke the other direction. Feemster dodges a check from Sidoriak. Schwenke, Feemster again, he scores. Short-handed fast break, and the Flames go back in front 3-2. This starts in the Delaware zone. With Daniel Schwenke winning the puck battle in the near corner. He flipped it ahead to Feemster, and the give and go in the mid slot. Enough for Feemster to get his 5th of the year and beat Snellenberg and make this a 3-2 game. Liberty's shorthanded goal. His 5th of the season. Scored by number 22, Sam Feemster. Assisted by number 11, Daniel Schwenke. Time of the goal, 17 minutes, 6 seconds. And the Hens get one back. The Coloradans team up the other way, and here the Coloradan Luke Doshin. Finds the back of the net. Amid quite the scrum in front of Jackson Glassford. And we're now 3-3. Time of the Liberty goal, 17:06 in the second period. Again, it was Feemster's 5th from Schwenke at 17:06, a short-handed goal. Oh, Delaware goal! His 2nd of the season. Scored by number 15, Luke Doshin. Assisted by number 25, Chance DeBolt. And number 36, Tanner Mahoney. Time of the goal, 17 minutes, 52 seconds in the second period. Doshin second from DeBolt and Mahoney at 17:52. Hens back in their end. With Infanger taking the draw. Pomerleau holds. Flips the puck toward the corner. And Bartel. But this is tipped high and away. And back into the neutral zone. Puck over the boards, out of play. With 1:10 to go in the second period. Faceoff's going to be spotted right in front of the Flames bench. Rolled out off a Delaware player. Tracy and Ottenbright take the draw. And this is played back as far as the Liberty line. Ottenbright holding the line. Now skates up the left side. Chases down the puck. It was headmanned by Foltz deeper into the zone. It comes out near side. Cox holds the point, confronted by Tracy. Foltz dodges a check. Centering pass. Doshin steers the puck behind the net out of harm's way. Gould plays it up the near side. Loose, can't clear. It comes back to Cam Ottenbright below the cage. He's stripped of it by Tracy. And another puck goes over the glass and out with a half minute remaining in the period. Face off to the right of Snellenberg. Maintained by the Flames. Strong shot by Clark. Held by Snellenberg for the pause with 22 to go. Whether you're a competitive athlete or a weekend warrior like me, a sports medicine physician is an important player on your health team. With years of experience treating athletes of all ages and abilities, Dr. Brad Bly of Delaware Sports Medicine is the specialist you need to achieve personal bests and achieve a healthier lifestyle. DESportsmed.com, the place to go to learn more. Final 6 seconds of the second period. Forechecking pressure from Diaz, swarming in on Bite, but the second period will reach its end with these teams deadlocked through 40. The score through 2 periods. Delaware Blue Hens 3, Liberty Flames 3. We'll be back on the DHN after the second intermission.
Let's face it, saving for retirement doesn't happen overnight. It takes planning, and Limestone Pension Associates has spent the past 35 years helping small businesses do just that. Limestone specializes in crafting, planning, and handling the day-to-day administration of qualified pension plans tailor-fit to your company's needs and objectives. To schedule a consultation, call 302-479-8817 or visit limestonepension.net to learn more.
Recovery from an on-the-job injury or car accident can be overwhelming. The expert team at the law office of Long and Greenberg can carefully explain your options and advocate for you through the process of claims, proceedings, and settlements. To schedule your free consultation today, call the law office of Long and Greenberg at 302-466-5664 or visit injuryde.com.
There's nothing all-American quite like a good old-fashioned barbecue. Sid's Barbecue and Jerky brings the most tender and flavorful pulled pork, brisket, and barbecue chicken to the tri-state area and is sure to turn your next gathering into a truly all-American event. Visit Sid's on Ridge Road in Claymont, Delaware, or place your next catering order at sidsbbqandjerky.com.
Modern media is everyone shouting for attention and no one hearing a thing. Broadcast to social, print to digital, 412 Communications has the solution to get you heard. Want to know more? Visit 412communications.com today. Modern media is everyone shouting for attention and no one hearing a thing. Broadcast to social, print to digital, 412 Communications has the solution to get you heard. Want to know more? Visit 412communications.com today.
Think about it. The trash and recycling bins in our homes, even with normal use, are places where harmful bacteria like Salmonella and E. coli can multiply by the thousands. But like anyone, you want to keep your home and your family as healthy as possible. Delaware Trash Can Cleaning can help. They sanitize your trash cans with high-pressure hot water jets that can kill over 99% of the germs and bacteria in your cans in just a few minutes. To schedule your first cleaning, call 302-310-9075 or visit DelawareTrashCanCleaning.com.
Recovery from an on-the-job injury or car accident can be overwhelming. The expert team at the law office of Long and Greenberg can carefully explain your options and advocate for you through the process of claims, proceedings, and settlements. To schedule your free consultation today, call the law office of Long and Greenberg at 302-466-5664 or visit injuryde.com.
Whether you're a competitive athlete or a weekend warrior, a sports medicine physician is an important player on your health team. With years of experience treating high school, collegiate, professional, and everyday athletes, Dr. Brad Bly of Delaware Sports Medicine is the specialist you need to achieve personal bests and lead a healthier lifestyle. And with clinics in both Wilmington and Townsend, Delaware Sports Medicine is here for every athlete in your family. Visit desportsmed.com today to learn more.
It's time for the third period. Let's head back upstairs to James Witherite.
Welcome back into the Delaware Hockey Network. 40 minutes in the books. Blue Hens men's Division I team so far holding their own on level pegging with the Liberty Flames. And in the second period, it was in large part thanks to Colorado and Luke Doshin. We'll head to the Delaware Sports Medicine replay. Doshin with the steal on the setup of the Will Gould one-timer at 11:34. And then Doshin followed it up himself with this net front putback of a chance to bolt shot with just a couple minutes to go in the second period. And just like for the two opening face-offs before it, the Liberty Flames and the Delaware Blue Hens begin the period with neither team advantaged over the other. Guido and Olsen square off to start the third, and here we go. Luke Doshin, man of the hour in the second period, throws the puck into the Liberty zone. It was sticked by Glassford into the near corner. Doshin double-teamed, caroms the puck behind the cage. Tracy pinches through, bothered by Kovic behind the net. Kovic couldn't reel on the puck. Doshin swats it away from him. Heads-up play from the Coloradans so far this evening, making a darn strong case for first star honors potentially. Puck is covered by a lunging Glassford for the pause. Just 34 seconds into the third period. Coming up later tonight on the Delaware Hockey Network, it will be the men's Division II team taking on the Drexel Dragons. Game time approximately 9:15 p.m. That may be adjusted a bit. depending on the game before us right now, but whatever the case may be, we're looking at about a 45-minute gap between the end of Game 1 and the start of Game 2 tonight here on the DHN. These two teams will be at it again tomorrow in the middle of our 3-game slate. Rodriguez on the doorstep. Foiled by Glassford. Puck held in, centering pass to Ryan Roy Rogers Rodriguez. And the Glassford save, his 20th, keeps us tied at 3. Strawbinger lines up a cannon from the left point, but he was off his target. John Doe jumps out of the way of the loose puck, careening behind the cage. Gammer couldn't reel this in up the far side. Strawbinger fails to clear. This held in by Joey Clark. Long shot from the Mainer, sticked away by Snellenberg. Diaz stick handles, gets a late shove from Gammer. Diaz heads off. Will Fannin says, play on, boys. We'd say gentlemen, but that's subjective. Meckel from center. Backhands the puck behind the cage. Picked up by Louis Ruel. Ruel hassled in the far corner by Marty Mox. Stays with the puck, tries to jam it into the corner. Sealed off by Glassford. Jackson Glassford coming up with big save after big save. Snellenberg knocked into the net by Finch crashing the net, but Fanning on the centering pass. Early stands up a check above the line, but loses the puck to Feemster. Finch pursued by Infanger. Lost the zone. Here's Tracy in a one-on-one. Now it's a one-on-three as he's surrounded on his way into the Liberty end. Hens change behind him. Tracy cedes the puck to Kovic, but he fails to connect a clean breakout pass. This stripped over center by the Marylander Tommy Tracy. Back it comes to him from Gould. Tracy winds up from center, throws the puck off the end boards. It's brought down by Kovic in the far corner. Lou jumps out of the way of a puck played up the far wall. Jay Luce at center turns it back in to the Liberty end. Doshin hassled in the far corner, stripped of the puck by the Latvian bite. Here's Finch leading a 2-on-2, now a 2-on-4 as the Delaware back check intensifies. 3.5 minutes gone in the third period of a 3-3 hockey game. Delaware and their bitter rivals from Lynchburg, the Liberty Flames. Doshin rolls this behind the net. Toward Guido, Pomerleau intercepts. Strawbinger to Keller, D to D in the opposite end. Strawbinger swats the puck up the far wall. Doshin looked as though he tipped it, but this goes out of play with 16:12 to go in regulation, and we are tied 3-3. Faceoff's going to be spotted at center as a result of the puck out of play. Mahoney and Olsen. Faceoff won by Olsen. Puck bounces loose in front. Snellenberg slams the door. We'll take you that whole way through the play. Shot fired in by Versalino. Crashing the net was Olsen after the faceoff win. But Jacob Snellenberg had the last word. Coming up for the save after that bouncing shot off the back glass. Versalano throws the puck in. It's caught and held by Snellenberg for a pause, and Flames and Blue Hens exchanging a few post-whistle pleasantries. This is going to stay inside after another Snellenberg save. Despite the altercation, Ottenbright and Mahoney. Ottenbright wins the faceoff. Cox holds the zone. He throws the puck in from the corner. Snellenberg makes the save. Sidoriak bodied down by Cox in a net front battle for the rebound. Delaware clears. Foltz hustles up the left wing boards, but into three-ply pressure. Sidoriak gets stick on stick, takes away his shot opportunity, mocks from distance, throws one off the near corner boards. It stays in play. Foltz, hassled by Sidoriak in the corner, turns the puck over to Guelph, and this is pushed by Mahoney just over the line. Enough to force the Liberty Flames to have to reset. They take the opportunity to change. Sidoriak gains red, rifles the puck into the far corner of the Liberty end. Diaz, surrounded by navy blue sweaters, couldn't prolong the Delaware attack. This comes back to the Hens line, loose to Gould, and back in go the Hens, crashing deep into Liberty territory. Tied up behind the net were Mox and Meckel. Play getting a little bit chippy as we near the 6-minute mark of the third period. Schwenke slowed up by Will Gould at the Delaware line. His attack foiled along the near boards. Gammer up the middle into a 3-on-3, let a hard shot go from 40 feet, but it was wide of the far post. DeBolt brings down the rebound. 2-on-2 for Delaware. Chance to Bolt. Cross ice feed, ricochets off the near half wall. Gould got a shot in from just above the near corner, but it was at an awkward angle off the post. One-timer from Infanger. That one tipped away by Glassford and brought down near side. Infanger recovers, stripping the puck from Schwenke, and the Hens reset in neutral ice with 6 minutes elapsed in the third period of a 3-3 hockey game. The centering pass from Keller sails past Straubinger on the doorstep. His stick was lifted in close. Here's Finch back the other direction. A fast and furious third period. Nothing to show for it, though, in the first 6:20. Puck is tied up in the far corner after an errant Liberty shot. This one's knocked loose. Infanger throws the puck over the line across ice, right into the hands of the Latvian Kevin Bite. Pomerleau to Bite again. He's slowed up just in front of the line. Infanger with a slap shot from 45, and this is caught and held by Glassford for a pause. Whew! What a frenetic first 6 minutes and 38 seconds to this period. The Dubé name is synonymous with fine custom jewelry in Delaware, and they have been since 1895, celebrating a 4-generation family tradition. Carl Dubé Jewelers also offers appraisal, design, resizing, and repair services. Find something special for your someone special. Visit Carl Dubé on Concord Pike in Wilmington. In Delaware for diamonds, it's Dubé. Seven minutes gone in the third period. Olsen couldn't traverse the slot. He was outmanned inside the hash marks. Calendike floats this to the right point. The Cox slap shot was wide. Pomerleau kept high in the zone by Doshin. Calendike's shot saved by Snellenberg. Not the greatest of rebound control there, but he had help in front as Sidoriak pushes play clear. Here comes the next wave. Here comes a shot from Calendike, and that's waffle boarded into the netting by Jacob Snellenberg with 12:20 to go. Second line on for Liberty, first line on for Delaware. Tanner Mahoney from Peters Township, Pennsylvania, just outside Pittsburgh. Leads the Hens end-to-end attack up the left wing boards. Rodriguez centering pass. Mahoney canceled out by Bartel. Lost the zone. Here comes Foltz the other way. Ottenbright shot blocked. Ottenbreit gets his own rebound. The white sweaters swarm on him in the near corner. Here's Guelph to Mahoney. Across to Guelph right side. He reels the puck in, tries to throw it to the cage, but Mox blocked that shot opportunity. Mahoney corrals a loose puck in the near corner. 11:35 to go. Wraparound attempt fails. Foltz breaks free into a 2-on-3. He gains the Delaware zone. Keller wreaking havoc in the mid-slot. Nearly forced Foltz to lose the zone. Puck thrown in. Keller floats it back to center. Flames have to tag up. Puck thrown in. It will not be a shot on goal as play was offside at the time of the shot. Snellenberg froze the puck momentarily. With no pressure, was forced to release it. Will Fannin imploring him to play on. Diaz to Straubinger across ice. Diaz's entry ruled onside by Brendan Liu. Puck is loose along the goal line near side. Brett Gammer races back the other direction for the Flames with 10:43 to go. Gammer steered by Straubinger to the far corner. Leaves this to the point. Rapid release shot from Colton Kovac takes a bounce off a Delaware stick net fronted away. Bite could not hold off the cross ice pass. Back to his own blue line he goes. Cody Diaz, the forechecking presence for the Blue Hens. Here Diaz at his own line turns the puck up ice, but Ruel couldn't maintain the momentum. Infanger's stick was flipped away from him by Feemster on the way in. That's not going to be called interference. Halfway through the third period, Finch couldn't walk in from the corner. Ruel traps the puck at the kick plate at the base of the Delaware bench. Now the Quebecois flips the puck up ice. It slows at the Liberty blue line where Nick Pomerleau corrals it and now races up the left wing boards. Centering pass, no! Tracy got to the puck in time to cancel out Feemster on the doorstep. Feemster, hassled yet, plays the puck up the near side. Pomerleau driving deeper. Tracy wreaking havoc yet. This now behind the cage on the stick of Finch. Finch hassled by Sidoriak, who was careful to not play the puck with a high stick. He leaves this to his D partner, and this will come back an icing with 9 minutes and 10 seconds to go in the third. With a listen-first approach that creates a unique solution for you, the expert team of the Law Office of Long and Greenberg are committed to providing empathetic and compassionate legal representation for individuals who have suffered injuries. To schedule your free consultation, call the Law Office of Long and Greenberg at 302-466-LONG or visit them online at injuryde.com. Timeout, Delaware. Blue Hens taking their timeout with 9:10 to go in regulation. In addition to the Law Office of Long and Greenberg, the Delaware Hockey Network is brought to you by Sid's Barbecue and Jerky, 412 Communications, First State Ice Hockey, Delaware Sports Medicine, Limestone Pension Associates, Delaware Trash Can Cleaning, Carl Dubé Jewelers, and special thanks to our good friends, the Hooper family, as well. Become a sponsor. Opportunities available to learn more. Write to Mo. Email her at mjr@412communications.com, and she'll let you know what's available for every budget. Play resumes after the Delaware timeout. Bite. Centering pass knocked awry. Brought down by Doshin. He flips the puck beyond the reach of Olsen in neutral territory. Doshin absorbing a check. Throws the puck into the Liberty zone. Versolano leaves this to Kovac. Space for Bite up the middle. Headman pass finds Versolano. Shot from Calendike in close. turned aside by Snellenberg for save number 20 of the day. Tracy clears, but this will come back an icing. 8:25 to go. Flames elect to take the near side faceoff. Ottenbright, Foltz, and Bartel up front, second line. Tracy, second line center for the Blue Hens. In for the draw. Scrum over the dot goes the way of Foltz. He leaves a shot from Owen Lugowski, but he fanned on the puck just inside the line. Lugowski tries to protect the point. Doshin continues to be an effective pest everywhere he is, in addition to scoring a goal and adding an assist on the evening. Foltz to Mox. Foltz kept wide in the corner. Bartel from downtown. His shot through traffic sticked away by Snellenberg. And the Fred Rust faithful show their appreciation. Another Snellenberg save, that denying Lugowski from distance. And some help in front. Take some heat out of an increasingly hot Delaware kitchen with 7:39 to go. Faceoff comes to Snellenberg's left after he outlasted that onslaught. Gammer maintains control. Mahoney, after losing the faceoff, strips the puck, flips it ahead to Luke Doshin, looking for his second. Still tied 3-3 with 7:22 to go. Pomerleau behind the net. The pass intended for Schwenke didn't connect. Rodriguez tries to tie the puck up. This thrown in from the pack. It will be frozen by Snellenberg for a pause with 7:02 remaining. Guelph beats Smith. And by all rights should. Guelph, the top line center for the Hens. It's usually Mahoney, but Guelph took the draw. Whereas Liberty's Mason Smith, fourth line winger. Here's Guelph. Keller, shot, score! Jack Keller has put the Blue Hens back in front. It's 4-3 Delaware with 6:38 to go. Fast break for the Hens. Jack Keller lights the lamp, going top shelf over Glassford's left shoulder. And the Blue Hens, in front of their home crowd, take the lead for the second time today. Rodriguez and Guelph officially get the helpers. That will, of course, be subject to review. As play again ends up trapped in the Delaware zone. One-on-one, Diaz lowers a shoulder, crashing the net. Glassford seals off the far corner of the cage. A Delaware goal! His first of the season. Scored by number 5, Jack Keller. Assisted by number 22, Ryan Rodriguez. And number 21, Justin Guelph. Time of the goal, 13 minutes, 22 seconds of the third period. Keller's first from Rodriguez and Guelph at 13:22. While Tanner Mahoney did not get an assist on that goal. If you could give a third, it absolutely would go to him because that was all him. To work play up ice and set up what for Delaware is the go-ahead goal. Now it's protect. Foltz stripped of the puck by Gould. This is played by Tracy up the near side. Doshin couldn't get to it in time. Kovic turns the puck up the near side. Bartel to Foltz. Brought down by Keller inside his line. This volleyed back across neutral ice. Batted down by Foltz. Tracy pursues him. Foltz up the left dots, enters, but into a 2-on-5. Hens dropping 2 guys low, keeping Mahoney up high with Doshin and Tracy. Bite throws the puck in from the point, off Keller's hip. It bounces to the far side. Doshin clears to Red. 4:20 to go. Ottenbright stripped of the puck. Here's Tanner Mahoney, time and space, and a shot held on to by Glassford. Blue Hens are something dialed in, friends. 4 minutes and 13 seconds to go. Face-off comes to the left of Jackson Glassford. Donor finds Mahoney. Guelph, Sidoriak, score! Ivan Sidoriak gives the Hens one for the thumb, and Jackson Glassford just left a bunch of firewood on the ice. Sidoriak opens fire from 45 feet. Glassford wood chops the top of the goal frame, and it is 5-3 Delaware. Sidoriak's got his first. What's going to come here? Pretty sure that's not the Liberty way, friends. Timeout, Liberty. .348 to go. And we're going to look at that goal again. Materializing From inside the Delaware zone, again, a fast break. And Ivan Sidoriak giving the Blue Hens their 5th of the night. Infanger and Olsen coming in for the draw. And play resumes with the Hens getting their first multiple goal lead over Liberty in recent memory. A Delaware goal! His first of the season! Scored by number 20, Ivan Sidoriak! Assisted by number 21, Justin Guelph. And number 22, Ryan Rodriguez. Time of the goal, 16 minutes, 12 seconds in the third period. Sidoriak's first from Guelph and Rodriguez at 16:12. Now in goal for Liberty, number 30, Nick Bernstein. Ottenbright with a shot, caught and held by Snellenberg. Two minutes and 31 seconds to go. Delaware 5-3. Fred Rust Arena is bound to erupt. If the Hens not only just have to maintain their momentum, all they've got to do is protect it. Hens working toward a statement win. Tracy won the race to the puck. He puts one net front, and there's a sixth! Dominic Guido adds insult to injury. Doshin scraps for the race to the puck. Tracy sets up Dominic on the doorstep. 2 goals in 87 seconds for Delaware. It's 6-3. My goodness gracious. And the Blue Hens get a Carl Dubé power play. As Nick Pomerleau went to feel 2 minutes of shame after the goal. Guido's got his 4th. And it was interference on Pomerleau. A Delaware goal, his 4th of the season. Scored by number 38, Dominic Guido. Assisted by number 28, Tommy Tracy. Time of the goal, 17 minutes, 39 seconds of the third period. Guido's 4th from Tracy at 17:39. After the goal, Liberty penalty assessed to number 25, Nick Pomerleau. 2 minutes for interference. Time of the penalty, 17:39 in the third period. Pomerleau 2 for interference at 17:39. And that Carl Dubé power play is done as Guelph sits down with 1:17 to go. And we'll get particulars from downstairs here momentarily. So 6-3, the Delaware lead after the Blue Hens effectively caught lightning in a bottle in the third period and made Jackson Glassford pay. Delaware penalty assessed to number 21, Justin Guelph, 2 minutes for interference. Time of the penalty, 18 minutes, 43 seconds in the third period. Guelph, 2 for interference at 18:43. Hens win the D-zone faceoff. There's a minute remaining. And these Delaware Blue Hens in a true team effort will claim their first win over the Liberty Flames in the time that the Delaware Hockey Network has covered Blue Hen hockey. Final 18. Delaware trash can cleaning penalty kill to bring things to its conclusion, their conclusion, I should say. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and Fred Rust Arena erupts in jubilation as the Delaware Blue Hens have defeated the Liberty Flames 6-3. Your final score, Delaware Blue Hens 6, Liberty Flames 3. Final shots on goal, Delaware 32, Liberty 28. The post-game handshake line, and we're going to head right inside the glass. For the Sids, 3 stars of the game. Fans, it's time for the Sids 3 stars of the game presented by Sids Barbecue and Jerky. Today's third star with an assist for Delaware, number 36, Tanner Mahoney. Today's second star with a goal and an assist for Delaware and solid 200-foot play, number 15, Luke Doshin. And the first star of the game with the game-winning goal, number 5, Jack Keller. Coming up next at Fred Rust Arena, the University of Delaware Men's Division II Blue Hens take on the Drexel University Dragons. Game time will be roughly 9:25 p.m. Pushed back 10 minutes from the scheduled 9:15 face-off, and it will air in full high definition as well on the Delaware Hockey Network. Once again, the final score, Blue Hens 6, Flames 3 in the first half of our Friday night doubleheader. The Hens improving to 3-4 on the year will look to complete an improbable daily double tomorrow as they look to complete the sweep over Liberty at 5:30 tomorrow. For Molly Jo Rosen, Alyssa Craigle, Broadway Joe Sindoni, Josie Billett, the whole crew, James Witherite saying thank you for joining us. We'll be back in 40 minutes with the second half of our Friday DHN doubleheader.